Welcome to a big match today. It's the quarterfinals of the big ShuffleIT online tournament 2018. And I have the honor to commentate and host for you the match Burning Skull versus jfrisch. And here with me is GreyEK. Hi. Or
Hi.
GreyEK, what do you prefer?
Okay.
EK?
Yeah.
Grey. Or just Grey, I guess.
Yeah. Whatever works.
So both players obviously very skilled to make it that far. Talented players. Burning Skull has a long history in the Dominion League and already starting the game here.
And we've got quite a board to start this off.
Oh man. King's Court and Dominate for a high VP margin here.
Yeah, so we've got trashing with dealer.
Can I already expect who wins this one?
Is it Burning Skull after opening junk dealer on first player?
5-2 on first player here is
it's
great.
A very strong advantage.
Yeah, because the 3 and 4s are really not what you want all that much. I mean, Smithy is okay, but it also has the potential to screw you over.
Yeah, so Burning Skull getting an early lead.
Without even playing. It also has Magic Lamp, so whatever helps you activate that. Scheme is pretty good at it.
Yeah.
Oh, it also has King's Court Scheme, so you never dot. So once you are set, you just can bring this one home. Orca shouldn't be that relevant with the high victory points that you can get here.
No, this should be a very fast game or not fast, but fast turn-wise. Maybe like
explosive even now.
Yes.
Plus buys charm, so that one's pretty key. The thing is that you can't King's Court your charm, so I don't expect this to snowball into a quick free pile.
There's also Witch though, which
the curses will
could potentially put one player way ahead or way behind. So potentially see an early resignation off of getting curse flooded with King's Court Witch.
King's Court Witch a few turns. And of course you can King's Court the Junk Dealer to counter it if you have your deck under control, so I expect Witch to come into play if one player's in the lead to seal it, kind of. I mean, if both players are pretty thin, I don't see much point in getting the Witch.
Yeah.
But jfrisch is lucky here, getting the Smithy turn 3 and hitting 5, so the Junk Dealer gets shuffled right back in.
Burning Skull hits 5 again off his Junk Dealer.
Trashes a
state.
state.
Pick up a second one.
Very nice. He also has the scheme, so he will get this thing under control. And second Junk Dealer seems like the thing to do, I guess. Although maybe you don't want the second if you want to get lucky for your Magic Lamp.
Yeah, that's true. But Burning Skull is going to go for the second Junk Dealer, just try to get his deck under control really quickly.
Yep.
So that he can start King's Courting.
Yep. Makes sense. I mean, it was kind of just a thing. If you feel lucky, then maybe you can go with Witch or Charm instead. But second Junk Dealer is the safe option.
And Burning Skull going to hit 5.
Don't expect
once again. This should not be a third Junk Dealer, potentially a Charm or a Witch here.
The only thing that was missing here was the scheme, but he gets to trigger the shuffle next turn and gets his Junk Dealers back. I would get the Charm.
I like Charm.
The Witch just makes you be sad if you draw stuff dead.
Yeah, Charm helps you hit towards Trigger Lamp, and also you need a Charm to help get you to King's Court.
And
Since you can't just get there with junk dealers and coppers.
Yeah, and you need the plus buy eventually.
Yeah.
Don't want to overspend on charm.
And so Burning Skull getting a secret cave. So his deck now has the ability to hit a King's Court. After a secret cave discard.
Yeah.
jfrisch drawing a Scheme Dead and just getting the secret cave discard this turn. But he will get to hit a King's Court next turn.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of has to go for it, right? And hope for a nice collision.
Yeah. He does also have a scheme in his deck. So if he can get that set up, then he's going to be in a decent spot off the bat. Or in a not terrible spot, at least.
Just 4 uniques.
Yeah.
Six could be a gold. Could also be Royal Seal. Royal Seal is not terrible, right? You can top deck your wishes, you can top deck your King's Court if you buy it. But I guess his deck is so small, it doesn't matter that much.
He goes for a witch.
Yeah, witch is probably better.
So he's going to try to punish jfrisch
for being unlucky.
Yeah, not having the super trash deck that
if he draws the charm here, 50-50 chance to activate. Anything else he could draw? No, it's just a charm.
Yeah. Still probably better than not drawing, though.
Yeah, just do it. Curse him.
I don't believe... Or Burning Skull is looking at whether to discard for Secret Cave.
Oh, he would have just activated here. I don't like the discard.
Make sure he hits King's Court next turn.
Yeah, but just look what he could have bought here with 3 more coins in hand.
Yeah, it requires this exact draw to hit King's Court.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Because he has a scheme and a junk dealer, both of which would have been drawn by the witch.
Yeah, 50% chance, and then when you get the wishes, you kind of get King's Court next turn anyway. But he's pretty likely to get it here too.
It's 50% crack lamp.
Yeah, it's lower to hit King's Court, yeah.
Yeah, it's 1 in 6 to hit King's Court.
Second smithy already.
jfrisch picks up a second smithy and collides King's Court scheme.
Oh, that's fine.
So those will set up his smithies very well by giving him 3 actions a turn.
Also, he will now every turn have a King's Court scheme and for the rest of the game, unless he decides to not top deck those. And if he draws smithy, he will every turn have King's Court scheme smithy. Yeah. Maybe that's his way back into the game. But he also still needs a charm. If he can activate though, that's an easy way to gain charms.
Yeah. Burning Skull has a lamp activation here. If he chooses to do so, which he will.
There should be a smithy in jfrisch's draw pile, I think. So 75% to draw that.
Yep.
And then he's pretty much set.
But Burning Skull still having his first player lead.
Yep.
Will likely still be ahead.
Yeah.
And with these very consistent decks, he should be highly favored going into the end game.
That turn doesn't look that nice.
So yeah, potentially holding a bad turn here.
Don't discard here with Secret Cave. Don't put that bad cards in your shuffle. Great. Now we just need to draw the lamp. Oh, too bad. Curse mattered. I bet the next card would have been the lamp. So Burning Skull could even trash the junk dealer to his junk dealer. I don't think he needs 2 anymore.
Yeah, unlikely that he wants a second. jfrisch gonna pick up a second King's Court.
Yeah.
So going to be able to start off his turns with King's Court schemes soon.
Yes, and that's pretty great. There's the lamp. So he's about 1 turn behind now. 1 turn and a bunch of trashing behind.
Yeah, although Burning Skull having an awkward draw here.
Yeah. I mean, you could king the junk dealer and trash your copper silver or something, but since you don't need the silver anymore and can wish for gold or so. But he decides to go for the triple cursing. Also pretty great. Bias.
Yes,
I don't
still
know
a very solid play.
What do you even buy here? You would have loved to draw your charm. That's pretty unlucky there.
I would like a scheme, potentially.
I mean, you can kind of wish for everything you want next turn, so by that helps you the most. Doesn't matter that much.
He's gonna go for a second charm and find King's Court scheme anyways.
King's Court scheme, Smithy. Now be careful to not play too many duplicates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he has it. Just play careful with the treasures.
Yeah. So copper, silver, then lamp will crack for jfrisch. Yep.
And
he gets it.
I think King's Court is perfectly fine with the wishes now. I was thinking about you need to charm, but you can wish for charm, and you can't wish for King's Court. So maybe thinning is not all that important at this point. With the starting hand, King's Court scheme, Smithy. Yeah, maybe jfrisch is ahead.
Yeah, jfrisch does seem ahead slightly now, just having extra King's Courts.
Yeah,
He's
all you needed is
more powerful turns.
All you needed is your King's Courts and schemes. I mean, I think he wants one more scheme to guarantee having a Smithy as well after King's Court scheme. Can buy that now. For sure with the starting hand. And thinning didn't matter too much. It could have mattered though. jfrisch got lucky with the King's Court King's Court collision.
So Burning Skull using 2 wishes on Smithies.
Oh, and a duplicate. What? Why the duplicate when you have charms?
Well, it's free. But it does cost an action.
Yeah, and you can't really King's Court it. What do you even want to duplicate here?
Well, duplicate was called to gain the second Smithy.
Okay, yeah, more mid-turn gaining, but only with the wishes. And he doesn't even need the second Smithy this turn, so... I mean, I would play without duplicate here. Duplicate is a card I don't like in general, so maybe that's why I'm biased. Oh no, all Burning Skull needs is economy. Maybe he wants to duplicate golds.
Yeah.
Probably fine payload, yeah. I mean, you could alternatively charm and then gain charm royal seal. It's also 4 coins. Duplicate's a bit more efficient than when you gain golds.
Yeah. Also, junking mostly irrelevant with jfrisch going to be able to start with King's Court, Smithy each turn.
Still King's got a junk dealer here to get rid of these curses. So yeah, who has wishes left?
Burning Skull has one left.
So both have one wish left.
Yeah.
That wish should be a charm then for jfrisch.
Well, no, jfrisch has 3 wishes left.
Oh, right, there are 12 wishes in the pile. Yeah. Wish for charm, maybe even duplicate as well. And then you could gain 2 charms with your other wish. That sounds fine. And then you can even draw both charms. Or draw one of them, the other one goes to hand anyway. And yeah, gaining those 2 smithies for Burning Skull, I didn't really like that, because he is the one who's thin and doesn't need that many smithies.
Yeah. jfrisch now going to be able to wish for charms and pick up big payloads relatively quickly.
Probably Burning Skull should have opted for golds last turn over smithy and pick up like 1 smithy with an extra buy later. You have the witch now, which is decent draw with the King's Courts.
Yeah. So players potentially looking to buy maybe even 2 dominates a turn.
Beggar for money. Beggar for piling out. No, you don't want to make your money with beggar. You don't want to have 9 coppers in your hand. In your deck.
No, you don't really want that. But another thing you can do is after you draw, you can play a beggar and then king a junk dealer.
And that's a super weird way to just play a gold, I guess.
Yes. Beggar is much cheaper than gold.
Yeah, wish for beggar, it's cheaper than gold.
Well, you're not going to wish for it, but you can gain it with a charm buy.
Yeah, maybe you gain some beggars in your like second to last turn, and you don't even have to worry about junk dealing the coppers, and you just buy like 2 or 3 dominates.
Yeah.
That's that thing I could see. And yeah, the witch doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything.
Does draw the rest of jfrisch's deck.
He has a smithy in hand, so yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
Not exactly something that was.
No, the witch should have been a gold or a charm or a duplicate. Don't tell me you are planning to keep the wishes. That makes no sense.
Yeah, so jfrisch discarding the secret cave, then going to be able to redraw with the smithy.
Yeah, draw it back up.
Wishes looking like charm and gold, as Wandering Winder says. Look like a likely scenario. That will put jfrisch up to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12 coins for this turn.
And then you buy 2 golds. Good work.
Yeah. Alternatively, could go like a duplicate charm, but that doesn't get the double gold. Could duplicate charm, call duplicate on charm, and then buy gold charm.
Could duplicate charm and then buy gold, call duplicate on gold.
Yeah, that works too. Then you don't get to buy the second charm, though.
How much coins do you have then?
You could do that with the beggar thing, though.
I think it's a bit early for the beggar thing.
Yeah, definitely.
I shouldn't switch the windows here to my stream. Yeah, I changed tabs and that's on the stream. I shouldn't do that. I just should do this in another window. Was looking if someone watches on the stream. Not yet. All on Marcus' stream.
Yep, so jfrisch opting for a pair of charms, the wishes.
So much. He thought so long and then he just does double charm. Like even duplicate charm would have been nicer, right?
Yeah. Duplicate charm does seem better than just 2 charms. And so what's he at now? Gains a charm and a royal seal.
He does this thing that I said that you could do. Did he choose the double gain for both charms? No, he has 2 buys, right? Yeah, he has 2 buys.
Although I believe his deck could handle could have handled 2 charms and 2 royal seals there.
Yeah, for 7 the obvious thing would be King's Court, but does he really need another King's Court? Because that's just your draw, and if you draw your deck, you can't draw any much else. Can't do any.
No, you don't have the extra buys to do that. Never mind.
You don't even can do any more mid-turn gaining here. So after you have drawn your deck, every smithy in your hand is kind of like a curse. Unless you do the secret cave drawback up thing, that's also pretty inefficient. Just buy a gold.
A gold is a potential option. Scheme is another thing you could look at.
Mid-turn gain coppers, but those go to hand anyway. Then you don't need the extra draw. And then you can play duplicate on coppers.
Those don't go to your hand.
No, if you duplicate coppers.
Yeah, so if jfrisch determines that he can buy it, or that he can afford to do so, then scheme will likely guarantee a win.
Yeah.
And that's what he goes for.
And then you can King's Court, Smithy, right? That's great. Now all you need to find is like any other action that's not King's Court.
Yeah.
But I guess there's a non-zero chance that all he draws is treasures and estates.
So Burning Skull gonna get a turn here.
They take their time in this game.
Yeah.
25 minutes, game 1. And nowhere close to be over, but I just have to expect that this was the longest turn for jfrisch with the wishes. There's kind of a lot to think about. It is very close to 0 indeed. Maybe it is 0. All he would need is 8 cantrip cards. Oh, 9 treasures, 2 estates, yeah. Then 11. 12 cards, that would be 9 out of 12 out of 16. I don't know. I'm not that good in maths.
I think he could potentially still win through that dud, given that he's seeing basically all of his payload then.
That's true. All the payload comes from treasures anyway. So the only thing that would be annoying that you can't scheme top deck your next turn. But
yep.
your next hand should be pretty good anyway.
But the next hand would guaranteed have King's Court scheme after that dud.
Yeah, pretty much. Unless he draws all the King's Courts. Yeah. Well, all the King's Court is one more King's Court in his deck.
Yeah.
Okay, so the witch got nicely countered by a King's Court junk dealer. Burning Skull says thank you for the economy.
Yeah.
Wish for another charm. I mean, you can do a sneaky charm pile out when curses are empty. That's a thing. Gain all the duchies. Maybe
yes,
he's looking for that. All the duchies, 8 times 3 is 24 points, so it would outscore single dominate.
Let's see.
Oh, I don't say he can do it now. He would have to set up for it now.
No.
Sorry? Wandering Winner was saying he can't do the pile out now, and I agree. But I was thinking about maybe next turn.
Yeah, Burning Skull definitely not having a pile out now. But pile out would potentially look like 3 charms and 8 duchies.
Well, he can buy like 3 charms now. Get the whole pile.
Yep. And he'll have 1 duplicate then.
Yeah, and he will have 7 charms. That's
7 charms?
Exactly enough if you also hit 5 without any charms, which you don't at the moment.
He can... I mean, he can get that just by junk dealing. Or just by junk dealing, discarding with Secret Cave.
Discard with Secret Cave here, and then you have it anyway, yeah. Interesting what he goes for now here.
So if he grabs all 3 charms...
I mean, then jfrisch has 2 charms in his deck, so he would be limited to 3 gains the whole game. Unless he gains a bunch of duplicates.
Yep.
So there's not really a danger of jfrisch piling out then. So I guess you just do it.
Yeah. Alternatively, Burning Skull can pick up a second duplicate and leave 1 from left. Because either jfrisch will buy it for them. No, that doesn't work. It does. It's not great.
You could also gain 3 charms, a duchy, and a witch. I think I like that line. Buy 1 duchy and gain 3 charms and 1 witch. The witch just that you can next turn buy this witch for the orc card points and then gain 7 duchies.
Yeah. How many points is that? That's 21, 25 points total?
8 times 3 is 24 plus the 4 orc card points.
Oh, yes. So 28 points.
28 points. You give them a curse that they can't trash unless you gain the curse this turn. Okay, you gain the curse this turn, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So dominate. I would take 2 dominates from jfrisch.
I don't think he can double dominate yet. Yeah, he seems to want to buy a 4 cost with his 5s.
Yeah, likely potentially like a duplicate or something. Only gets...
Well, that doesn't enable you to pilot, right?
So Burning Skull has 6 charms right now to duplicate. So if jfrisch doesn't buy this charm, then you can play 6 charms or buy the charm, gain 6 duchies, and duplicate one of them. Does not pile.
That's not enough. So he didn't set up himself to win next turn. There goes the last curse.
Yep.
So he wouldn't have been able to dominate plus province. But dominate duchy would have also like denied 6 points because you can't really score anything else. Yes, you would have. Okay, could have trashed Smithy. The Smithy didn't draw anything. Yeah, sure. Okay. But I mean, another thing would have been to buy duchy with your dominate. Because Burning Skull is pretty much limited on 5 cost gains then. Can't gain much else.
Also, Smithy and Scheme both have orchard points for jfrisch.
Yeah, I mean, 1 dominate looks fine.
And it doesn't actually deny points. No, never mind. I'm wrong. Smithy and Scheme. Yeah, dominates Smithy's Scheme.
I don't know. I think you can buy those later.
Yeah.
And just dominate charm here. Or can you somehow afford a gold and a charm? That's quite a bit. So maybe dominate charm Royal Seal again. I think you would like to increase your payload more.
Yeah, I would likely want a double dominating. as jfrisch.
So Burning Skull did even buy another smithy. That I don't get that. I mean, it's all card points, but is this the whole reason he bought a third smithy, which will probably not draw anything?
Yeah, also not taking the duplicate that would have allowed a pile out.
Maybe I shouldn't try to to play better than them. and just look what they do. After all, they are in this quarterfinals and I'm not.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. jfrisch does have to worry about pileouts.
I'd be more worried about winning than losing. 40 minutes. Well, at least if the Marcus Joma match finishes, there will still be plenty of game left for this one.
Yeah. We're just waiting on jfrisch to make a decision here.
Which turn is it? Just turn 12. $23. He has 6 charms, that's 12. What else does he have? A silver and $3 from the secret cave. 2 royal seals? No, B-Skull doesn't have 2 royal seals.
Skull has 1. Yeah.
And 1 copper and 1 junk dealer. And in the end, he will use all of that for buys. Look at me, I'm a fortune teller. There's the smithy scheme dominate. Or is it? Maybe secret cave. Oh yeah, beggar. Hello, you can pile out coppers.
You can do that.
Takes a bunch of beggar plays. You can hope that your opponent is forced to play the witch, then you can gain some extra silvers. And if you have the beggar in hand, of course. But he top decks the beggar if he wants. And then he would have to stop at 3 cards top deck. That is cute. He didn't.
Yeah,
top deck
jfrisch
it.
playing less poorly than that.
He could have top decked the beggar. He didn't. And that way he will guaranteed not have the beggar in hand because he can scheme all these cards. Man, this board really needs minion. Or something like Raider. Oh no, Raider would be pretty bad still. Yeah, you would have stopped at 4 cards. You would have to stop at 4 scheme cards if you want the beggar on top.
So, Burning Skull getting a turn. Now, after dominate beggar Smithy.
So, I mean, maybe jfrisch would have played differently when he would have gotten Duchy Charm Witch like I proposed and piled out the charms, but if he would have not respected the pile out, then 23 points would have been not enough for him.
Well, could jfrisch have got enough points to stop the pile out?
Yeah, he could have bought Dominate Province or Dominate Scheme Smithy, also both scoring.
Dominate Scheme Smithing being the most points, that would be 4 more points than what he did. That's 27.
Oh, 27
Duchy
was
pile
not
out would have
enough.
been
27.
20.
Duchy pile off with my line would have been 28, because you get the 3rd witch.
Yeah. Burning Skull doesn't have only has 1 witch.
No, you would have gained a witch last turn, a second one.
Yes.
That was my thinking. You would have bought Duchy, then you are at 7 Duchies. And gain 3 charms and 1 witch.
Yeah, well, just getting the last charm would have also done it. Burning Skull.
Yeah, but he had the extra...
Or charm and witch.
The extra charm there, and there's something you can gain with it, and might as well gain the witch.
Yep.
Yeah, could have gotten a Duchy.
If jfrisch gets an extra Duchy, then Burning Skull can just buy a Smithy. And not use all of his charms gains.
If you have enough coins for the Smithy, yeah. He was pretty limited on coins.
King still gets you it. Or even just the secret cave still gets you it. Actually.
But I mean, yeah, getting 1 or 2 duchies definitely makes it harder if you also dominate. But that's...
as far as the
that's
current
some next
goes,
level play. I mean, there's so few happening at this point that we just theorize about possible different outcomes that are totally not in the room. So maybe let's look what B-Skull's options are here. Probably don't want to king squad this junk dealer. King squad this scheme, right? I mean, why even think about that?
Unless he has a pilot that we're missing.
Yeah, unless he has a pilot that requires the money from junk dealer and trashing scheme or something.
Although I'm not seeing how he gets 9 gains.
Well, he doesn't need 9 gains. I mean, there's 1 charm and 4 smithies left. If you have enough coins to also dominate.
Yeah. Oh, that's another potential look or thing to look at.
So you would have to buy the charm, gain a 4 cost and gain 4 smithies with it, and have enough coins to dominate, and then you still need some extra points. So it's pretty hard.
Yeah, that's not going to be easy.
He has to duplicate to gain.
Burning Skull can also potentially try to just dominate this turn, pick up a charm, and go for the Duchy pilot next turn. Assuming jfrisch can't end it.
jfrisch didn't really build up economy.
He can't with just 3 charms.
Well, he has the King's Court beggar.
Yeah.
He has 3 charms, and if he buys the charm, he can get the 4 smithies? I mean, he would.
Yeah, so Burning Skull would have to get Charm. He would have to get a duplicate instead. In order to not open up the pile out for jfrisch.
Okay, goes for all the buys. Oh, 4 buys for now. Also, jfrisch has the beggar now, so double dominate is possible, I think. And that would put all the dreams of a duchy pile out to an end. Double dominate is definitely possible, says Wandering Winner. That's sure. Yeah, I'm aware that it makes 9. The question is if he wants to do it now. If he can handle the 9 coppers, 2 extra provinces. He probably can. He has 3 smithies.
I believe this deck does handle that. The Burning Soul would rather make jfrisch do that than win without doing that.
Maybe Burning Skull wants to gain some beggars now.
There are worse things he could get.
If this board just had something like Vine Merchant, the game would be over already. Estate Pilot, sure, but jfrisch will score and Estate Pilots will not make enough points.
Yeah, that's only 8 points.
So Secret Cave
gains Secret Cave Orchard points.
Well, then, I mean, that's for Orchard points, but why?
Orchard points.
Just the province.
Buys the province.
Requests undo. Buys province for 14, right? Oh. Huh? Buys the dominate instead. Well, that was a weird way to do it. Secret caves and schemes. Ways he kind of used 4 buys and 12 coins to basically just get 8 points. I mean, why not just buy something like province?
Yeah.
Because the secret caves do nothing for you unless you get another turn. So how many more turns will this game even have? Well, province is worse for your deck than province for sure. I don't think I agree for that. I think they're roughly equal. Province is worse than the cantrip. Yeah, but that doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah, something like jfrisch will just...
If you double dominate here next turn, you kind of just
win.
Kind of just need to double province even. That's even fine. You don't need to empty all the provinces with dominates. You can just buy the dominance the normal way. So probably he's fine double dominating here with a King's Courted Beggar. I think the deck can handle doing that one time.
Yeah.
If he for some reason just wants 6 coppers, he can do the junk dealer. That's fine. So he basically gained 6 coppers and No, don't King's Court the cave, then the King's Court stays out. Yeah, that's what you were saying. Yeah. I mean, you can King's Court this cave and not discard anything. Well, I think you rather discard just once and be fine with it.
Yeah, just playing it once.
Maybe he's also just not thinking about the King's Court staying out. I mean, sometimes you forget stuff like this. Oh no, he played it just once and made the perfectly correct play there. And now play all treasures.
We'll have a bunch of coins.
Oh, just 18. Can't even double dominate, right? Plus 6 would be 24. No, just he can dominate plus province. That's about as good. He could triple province. Seems fine as well.
So Burning Skull potentially could have had a win off of getting full duplicate last, still having the duchy without being alive.
What do you mean?
If Burning Skull, instead of getting schemes and secret caves, could have gotten double duplicate last turn.
Yeah.
To have the duchy pilot alive and still be scoring enough after duplicating witches.
Dominating province seems a lot better than triple province. Well, it sets you up to win next turn the triple province, because you can just triple province again.
Can Skull triple?
No. He didn't gain any economy last turn, just gained his schemes and secret caves. And the secret caves don't make money this turn. So he's even 3 coins lower than last time, so he will have a rough time doing anything.
Yeah, triple province seems winning then.
He can quad next turn. Well, he increased his coins by 6. Next turn he can get another 9 to that, so...
Yeah.
He also has a cave down.
Yeah.
You know, if he draws everything, which he likely will, he can quad province. So then dominate province perfectly fine. Triple province probably fine as well. I think dominate province scores more, so might as well do that.
Yep, either one is winning at this point.
But we are approaching
RTT. Move your cursor. Move your mouse, it's on the screen in the Twitch stream.
Oh, it was somewhere on the log, right? Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for telling me. Where it was.
That's good. No. Why would you think about estates? Why not just go dominate province and win?
What? Thinking about estate? Who's doing that?
Wandering Winder?
Yeah, one estate does nothing here. Dominate province. You have 24. So you can dominate province beggar. Why not? And now you can scheme your beggar, and then you can react and discard your silvers. 4 silvers. And then you can duplicate the silvers. if you had a duplicate. So that one charm got played for gains, for gaining. So he's not doing...
Yeah.
Just province dominate. Both charms for gains, right? Did he already decide on the second one? Yeah. Okay. Oh, come on. Don't make this any longer. Dominate, scheme, double cave. Why? Scores fractionally more than province, but doesn't set up the win. Well, I guess Burning Skull has to dominate or something, so you can still dribble or quad.
Yeah.
I'm always looking at the safe way to win the fastest at this point, because this game almost goes over an hour now, and it's only game one. I mean, I wasn't expecting this to be a 5-hour match.
No. Likely not to be 5 hours, but this game taking a while.
No, for sure not. And if it's a lot over 3 hours, maybe I have to stop streaming and someone else has to continue, because at some point I have to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm not getting paid for this. But probably Seprix or something is there to continue if it happens to go that long.
So, Burning Skull just drawing through his deck now.
And does he have something planned? I mean, there's not a lot of options, nothing really scores enough to outscore the 19-point deficit and pile out. At least I don't see a way. Using charms for money feels so bad. It's like a silver.
Yeah.
Burning Skull really
But
needed
would have had
a way to get more money.
Would have had the win with another duplicate in his deck.
Really? How?
Duchy pile out.
Duchy pile out, yeah. I guess he would have 4 points less then. But just get 2 duplicates instead of 2 secret caves, right?
Yeah.
Last turn. And oh no, I think he had exactly enough only for that, so...
Oh yeah, he also got enough charm.
He would have 4 points less for sure from either scheme or secret caves.
Yeah.
But that's still enough. Yeah, that would be exactly enough at this point.
Yep.
jfrisch could have... Yeah, come. Pile out on a loss. That's possible. You can pilot estates on a loss.
Burning Skull can't pile out estates.
He has a duplicate down. But he can't
Not
pile
enough
out
gains.
and end the game.
No.
Oh, another King's Court. Like this does nothing. Right? Maybe he goes for double beggar here, or triple beggar. Like, that would make some sense. King's Court scores points. He didn't even dominate, so that's rough. And there goes the extra duplicate. Triple beggar is funny.
Yep, there's 3 beggars.
The question is just, will there be enough points even left on the board to do something? But maybe. I must say this time I like the line he chose from the point he was in, from the position he was in.
Yeah.
Although I don't like that this means the game will take one more turn. He has to think about coppers. Please don't
Coppers
think too
aren't
long
piling.
about coppers. No, he has to think about buying 2 more coppers for coins.
Oh dear.
Smithy, King's Court. Just draw it all.
What a terrible board.
I probably could have afforded to take the extra coppers. That's true. But it's coppers. You don't want to buy coppers. Feels bad.
Feels bad.
And always dancing around the 5 gains to not allow the pile out. Question is, how many more King's Courted beggars can jfrisch's deck handle? He kind of needs to.
Well, can jfrisch just double dominate and win? Is that winning for jfrisch? Or does Burning Skull's 3 beggars beat that?
Well, 9 coins. Well, 3 beggars, maybe 3 beggars.
3 beggars, and you can potentially king them all.
Can you king them all? You have King's Court, King's Court, King's Court means you can king 5 actions. So you could also only king 2 smithies. And you kind of need to king a cantrip in between. Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
So probably only can king 2 of them.
Yep. Still a large number of coins. I'm wondering when they're pointing out that 4 provinces takes more points off the board than 2 dominates does.
So yeah, maybe he should have just gotten dominate plus province last turn, so he could end it here. Could have ended here.
Yeah, 4 provinces takes to 60 points. At which point Burning Skull needs
Why 60?
22 to win.
Why only 60?
22 minus 15 from dominate
70
would be 70. 32 points minus 15 from dominate leaves Burning Skull with
5 duchies and an estate.
Yeah. Versus 6 duchies with charms. Dominate 6 duchies. is...
He also has 3 duplicates, so duchies shouldn't be too hard to gain. So
yeah, looking like Burning Skull can win this one.
Probably was better to set up the province pile out last time instead of going for some extra Orcard VP.
Yeah.
See? Going for the quick way to end it is sometimes better.
Yeah. So a very complicated endgame that it looks like both of the players make a couple mistakes on.
Oh yeah, when this game goes on for over an hour, you can expect to make some mistakes.
So we're gonna get some more thinking. Although we don't have jfrisch saying thinking ... in chat.
No, he
Really
should. He
poor etiquette
really
there.
should. Yeah, that's
You've gotta say that.
some bad manners here. Does someone in chat? No. No one's really listening.
That's almost as bad as if Burning Skull had said GG here.
I don't see the tracer out in the... Oh, there's the thinking.
Oh,
don't see the tracer out in the... Forgot the points. The dots.
Burning Skull's third King's Court is on top of his deck. He top decked it with Royal Seal.
That's at least good. Guarantees to draw it. Oh, Burning Skull also now has the 3 secret caves in play, so he will have 9 extra coins.
Oh yeah, that's even more points, or even more coins for Burning Skull next turn.
Looks pretty good for him.
And jfrisch discarding to Secret Cave like he's going to have another turn.
Yeah, jfrisch really should have gotten a duplicate or something.
Yeah, very low amount of pile control.
Yeah,
he really by these players.
He really gave the pile control in Burning Skull's hand. Never tried to set up a win.
Yeah. And now this just gives Burning Skull all the time to
set up his beggar engine.
Yep. Unless jfrisch, can he dominate triple?
No, double dominate at most. That should lose to a triple dominate from B-Skull, which I think he should have.
Or can he dominate and then triple province though? That's
he's at 19 only after 1 dominate, so no.
Yeah, no.
At least he didn't think that long about the charms.
Yeah, no. Mercifully.
Not that much to do.
Simply going double dominate. And the double beggar.
That does not make too much sense. Or right,
well,
it's better than...
Nothing is enough points for jfrisch here.
Yeah, we will see if Burning Skull can triple dominate here. Or if he needs the help of duplicate duchies or something. Well, the King's Court is top decked Wandering Winner. The thing is, does he find his beggars fast enough?
Yep.
Should move the mouse. I also don't see what else is better. He was in a pretty bad position. And now beggar twice.
Yeah. Gets to. Yep. Can start kinging beggars.
Well, has to. He has to start kinging beggars. He will gain 18. Coppers. That's the end game we all hope for, but we hope for it.
Yep. What for?
A board that apparently takes 70 minutes to resolve.
Yeah. After like. So it looks like Marcus Joma is finishing.
Really?
Or has finished.
People basically missed nothing. You missed nothing.
Missed Burning Skull missing the same pile out twice.
And now doing it in another way. Marcus is down one.
Mid-match break.
Oh,
Marcus is losing, y'all. Oh gosh.
No. I wanted to see the Marcus Mick final. Someone needs to stop Mick. I guess it's on to Lime time now. Well, he's not down yet. On the brink. Yeah, that's a clear Counting House traveling fair board here. Just looking at the hand. I don't think it's the biggest comeback. Burning Skull was ahead at first, then jfrisch did catch up and missed to
I think they're
set
referring
up
to
a
Marcus
pile.
on.
Oh, okay. I thought they were. Because 80 to 39 points kind of seems to be behind a lot. How many points is Triple Dominate? 30, 45, so that's enough on its own. Yes. Why not just play the beggar?
Yeah.
Oh, he has to decide between duplicate and beggar.
But Triple Dominate just is enough.
Double Dominate Province, is that enough? It's 30. No, that would not be enough. Double Dominate Province and Duchies. But that's about as expensive.
Calculators are kind of a gray space, I think.
No, didn't even start counting what he has in hand, so the junk dealer 10. That's all.
Triple Province, 8 duchies.
28.
Burning Skull does not have enough gains for that. No matter how many
35,
coins.
45, 47. 47 coins on hand. And whoa, is that really one coin to few? No. He is at 40.
Yeah, he has this.
47. So no, he is not one coin to few. I was thinking it needs 48 to go Triple Dominate, but no, it only needs 42. I guess he's just double checking.
Burning Skull, in the spirit of this game, going to think a while about this game.
Yeah, sweet revenge. I mean, it's a lot of things to add up here. You have to add 10 plus 18 plus 6 times 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 from the beggar. And then you have to add up 15 times 3 and plus 39 greater than 80 question mark. And then you have to do all of that 3 times to be totally sure. Or you just ask, hey, can I try to end this game on a win, and will you grant the undo if I don't? Saves us all 10 minutes. I bet Tracer would agree. Juicy 10 minutes.
This really is a lot of thinking.
Maybe he timed out.
The countdown. This chat is just. Yeah, we're saying a lot of numbers, most of which are not correct.
Now he had the option to duplicate his copper for some extra coins. If he was exactly 1 coin short, that was an option.
He couldn't draw it.
Oh no, right, he was out of actions. Yeah. Too bad. Oh, finally. Man, I need a break after this. I have to go to the restroom. Please, have mercy.
Burning Skull's still going to duplicate a bunch of duchies.
Oh, yeah. Well, we have time for that extra swag. Okay, so finally I can update the scoreboard. One.
Yeah. Burning Skull.
Oh man,
choosing
what
not
did I do? Shit, I have to work on this again. Now both players have a 1 and the 1 is upside down? What?
But, well, scores L to L right now.
Yeah.
Both players lost on time.
Yeah. This match might be the reason next Dominion Championships will be Blitz.
Oh god.
Why is this 1 so ugly?
Okay, well, this board, we've got Crashing with Pixie and Goat, Trade Route.
Why is it upside down?
You can gain multiple cards with Duplicating Lurker, and Outpost, and Cobbler, and Trade Route. You're drawing with Ghost Ship, and that's really it. And you have no way to split actions. So, yeah, Wisps also do draw. That's right, Wandering Winder. So, potentially looking at some kind of Wisp Outpost thing, or just a Ghost Ship money back.
Totally blame this one on Seprix because he gave me the font for this ugly one.
It's still upside down.
Yeah, I don't know why. Just keep it that way.
Rotated?
I just deleted the whole source and created a new one. That must be enough. So, okay. So you already analyzed the board for us. No action splitter. Outpost.
No taco.
No tacos on this board unless Pixie rolls the Field's Gift.
Yep.
Plus by trade route.
Well, your wisps can draw each other, and they can draw pixies, and they can draw lurkers. They will not be able to draw peddlers, though.
Do you even go for lurker?
But you have a lot of trashing. You can. Well, lurker gets you.
Yeah,
Maybe
gets
not.
you stuff you don't really need. I mean, peddlers is the thing you want. Could as well buy them.
Well, pixies. If you get a lot of pixies, then that helps you get them really quickly, because even when you're not trashing pixies, they will still cycle.
Yeah, you are looking for the plus buy boon.
And you can also thin very well here.
Do you still get the trade route? I guess so, right?
I don't think so.
No?
You have goat to trash.
Yeah, but why not trash even faster and get the plus buy with it to buy some more peddlers? Goat is fine and all, but it still only trashes one card per shuffle, so to trash all your starting cards you need to shuffle 10 times. And that's not the fastest.
Yeah, you don't really, with wisps, make it so that you don't really care too much about trashing your starting cards.
Must. You have to get the wisps first, and then they have to even collide with your cheap cards.
Still a
so I like
very
I would think about
here.
So they both have the exact same opening with the goat. If you have the if you have the goat in the 3, I would maybe like trade route into scouting party pixie.
Yeah.
Oh, a duplicate game again.
Yeah, so Burning Skull going Pixie trade route, jfrisch going duplicate Pixie, and it looks like jfrisch is going to be playing Wisps this game.
Well, at least he plays lots of pixies. Pixie's probably the best card on this board, right?
Yeah.
So you want all of them. Here you could play goat and scouting party, then your goat misses the shuffle. Also a bit sad.
Is gold really a card you need in your deck right now?
What?
Is gold really a card?
No, goat.
Oh, sorry, goat. Okay,
goat
that makes more sense.
Goat misses the shuffle. Good. So Burning Skull opened the trade route. Let's see how that works out for him. Yep, somewhat set draw there. Goat is a card you need in your deck right now, and you don't want to miss it.
I misheard that as gold.
Yeah, and that can happen.
Scouting party not super effective when all of your deck is pixies.
That was quite unlucky though. I think there was still the other 3 cards must be like trash.
The other 3 cards are junk though.
So I guess you discard one of the pixies and be a bit sad, but fine.
Yeah.
In the end, maybe you wouldn't have picked the boon anyway.
Earth's Gift is nice for Burning Skull.
Yeah, you should have kept the duplicate. What? Oh, you have to discard 2 pixies then. Right, I thought you only have to discard 2 with Scouting Party, not 3.
Yeah. So Burning Skull could get...
Wouldn't take the Earths.
Wouldn't take Earths. You can get 2 pixies.
You can gain 2 pixies.
And you definitely want to lower pixies against jfrisch's deck.
You discard 2 coppers, then you can't... You can either buy the 3rd pixie or you don't trash. You can either don't trash.
You trash.
Just trashes. Can buy peddler or pixie. Probably pixie.
Yeah, it looks like a pixie.
Could be scouting party nothing. Yeah,
Scouting
because
party,
exactly this hand was on top, but he still draws into junk. This doesn't look good.
Wisps are swamp.
There is the wisp. That's
so jfrisch gets the first set of wisps.
That's the one you pick. The only reason why you even gained that many pixies.
So jfrisch going to be able to scout here and then pick up 2 more pixies. We're desperate for wisps because they're the only draw you can play multiple times.
Oh, we decided to not scout. Just gain 2 peddlers. Interesting. I think pixies are better than peddlers at this point.
Yeah, I would do too.
They get drawn by your wisps and they potentially give you the buys for even more peddlers.
I mean, it's not going to take that long.
No, given that you just got the wisps.
Wisps?
No, it doesn't take that much longer to get back to them.
No, it's going to happen once every. It's going to happen once every 2 or 3 turns.
Like only 4 more boons and then they shuffle again. The 5th pixie play could be wisps again, potentially. And if you have 2 more pixies, then it's more likely that you are the one to get this. Also, your wisps draw your pixies and not your peddlers. And you can also find forest gifts, which give you even more peddlers. So
jfrisch could take an outpost here.
Could take 2 outposts. He could take a ghost ship. That's a nice attack against this deck.
He can't take 2 outposts.
No duplicate down?
It's not down. No.
Okay. Well, why would you even? That was a joke. Man.
Yeah, no.
People should stop taking me serious. But ghost ship.
Oh, you didn't say the parody emote.
Yeah, hard to say. I was making the face.
We need the RTT parody cam on the stream.
There's the forest gift and the flames
forest gift.
Don't take the flames gift.
But taking forest gift is good.
The problem is now the pixie is not in play. Peddler cost is not reduced. Still only get 2 pixies out of it. That does look kind of rough here for Burning Skull.
Burning Skull opting to trash instead of piling pixies.
Yeah, he gets 2 pixies for it. Nice thing you can do. You can get. I think Lurker is even worth it now, right? Gains you 3 pixies.
Yes.
Like
if
you have a card that says +1 action, gain a pixie. That one you take
that's really
here.
Good. That is definitely a card that you want in your deck.
You have pixies now, but Lurker is something you want later. Maybe next turn.
Another note, that Lurker plus the pixie or plus the draw boon
is actually draw.
Is net draw. Is 1 card worth of draw.
Yay! We did it, boys. We found more ways to draw on this board.
Well, I mean, with Outpost, any draw is going to be very good.
Hooray for the Lurker. At least he sees the interaction. I mean, it's not that obvious. You can miss it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you want it at this point, but might as well start getting it here. 2 pixies seems better, yeah. Rather just buy a pixie than get a card that gains a pixie. It depends. Maybe jfrisch doesn't even pile out pixies here. He was kind of dedicated to the peddlers before, so maybe he goes for 2 peddlers here again. Yep.
Yeah, lurker giving pile control is another important note.
But lurker is not 1 pixie, lurker is like 2 pixies for 1 pixie every turn. Yeah. It's like, do you open village or workshop?
Yeah, Burning Skull with the trashing advantage off trade route is now drawing deck.
Yeah, it's time for Ghost Chip.
Ghost Chip or Outpost.
One of those, and probably you want both at some point.
Yeah. Well, Ghost Chip also sets up your opponent's Wisp.
There goes the
is something you look at.
plus buy boon that you take, and then you can get 3 peddlers this time. Can buy a double pixie peddler, or you can start with Ghost Ship.
Peddlers?
Outpost peddler, fine as well, maybe.
Doesn't let you trash.
Windfall is pretty bad, right?
Goes Windfall.
Why did I say that? I don't want to make Burning Skull angry. That was pretty good timing. Windfall's pretty bad at this point. The golds fly through the screen.
So jfrisch also able to draw a deck?
Like
with
what?
The help of Wisps?
Yeah, Wisp were pretty... they were pretty grateful here. Not revealing Peddler or Duplicate or Outpost, and now he has to decide between Outpost or...
It's definitely Outpost.
Yeah. But he still has to decide. There's the possibility to make an error. I think you do it, right? Gain another pixie and a lurker.
Yeah, I would do it and then take pixie lurker. Trash the duplicate. No, you can play it.
Play it next. Oh, only 1 buy.
Yeah.
What's up with the golds, guys? Maybe it's fine, since what we are doing is... You kind of need to score soon. Ghost Chip still seems pretty worth it.
Yeah, if they're not going to be playing Wisp decks, then Ghost Chip's pretty good.
Still no Ghost Chip.
But I would just like to be playing a deck with a bunch of pixies and a bunch of lurkers and try to get the Wisp pile.
Yeah. I mean, at some point you need to also have some way to gain economy, because they will score points, and then you can't pile out
there's
anymore.
Windfall. Once you're drawing deck, economy's pretty easy to come by.
Sure. I mean, they just did it. They Windfall. Now they will likely Province a few turns in a row.
Well, they're not drawing deck with their Windfall.
Yeah, but they draw enough to buy Province.
Yeah.
For a few turns. I mean, if you get Ghost Chip in your engine, and I was making this, I don't know how you call it, this sign.
I don't think it does take forever. I mean, you get to take 2 turns at once with Outpost.
And you attack them with Ghost Chip. That slows him down.
And you get to play a bunch of lurker pixie stuff as well.
And also they have no pile control. And as we just saw last game, pile control wins.
Yeah, and if peddlers are going to be this low, then having a bunch of lurkers likely just eventually wins the game.
Yeah, you need to score. You need to be able to score.
You do have to be able to score. But Outpost lets you double province. And with windfall points, that's doable.
Windfall golds.
Yeah, windfall.
I mean, maybe we should be happy that they don't do this complicated thing, because that would mean a lot of thinking.
That would need a lot of thinking.
And this strategy definitely needs a little less thinking. Still some amount.
Certainly gonna go faster.
Don't trash, right? And it's pretty unlikely that you find some buy in another pixie. So I will be right back.
Well, Swamp Skipped is the bottom moon right now. And so the next pixie will find it. And if you're rushing pixies and lurkers, then you're going to cycle through them a lot faster than this. It's a little bit faster. Like half the pixies are in the trash. 7 pixies are in the trash, but yeah, a sad scouting party for jfrisch. But at least gets to drop duplicate. We'll have 5 this turn. Especially for
Did
a
I
scout
miss?
and a peddler.
Did I miss anything?
Or a pair of pixies.
Did someone gain more wisps?
Yeah, jfrisch got another set of wisps.
Oh. Looks good for him then.
Burning Skull likely going to trash the trade route here with Goat. And lurker to pick up a pixie.
If Burning Skull does nothing else than provincing every turn, then jfrisch pretty much wins, right? With the outpost.
Yes.
Oh, there goes the lurker. He wants the outpost now. Oh, ghost ship, okay. Finally. Finally someone buys the most hated attack in Dominion.
So jfrisch doesn't find duplicate or outpost this turn, but will be able to keep up on provinces. Decides to scout.
Why? You kind of know that there are 2 wisps and 1 outpost. Maybe he wasn't in the mood to think any longer. You ditched the province, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Probably. I mean, it's not like you can decide not to ditch anything. I always wonder why a scouting party doesn't let you choose how much you want to discard, but I guess it's because of power reasons. It's only turn 10.
Yep. The pixie deck is quite, or having goats makes this quite quick.
Yeah, goat is one of the cards that makes games the quickest on average. I think it's only beaten by governor. At least you can set up your wisp so that it draws something here, so it's kind of like a discard to 4
Yep.
attack if you have the wisp in hand.
Peddler first is not better.
What peddler first? Scout just to clean up 2 junk cards. And yeah, just buys the province again. No. The wisps need to be generous. Oh, 7 pixies in the trash, only 3 pixies in the game now. Finds province.
Yeah. jfrisch hits
And
8.
you just buy province here and potentially duchy next turn.
Likely going to scout.
This has to be province. Ooh. At least you can duchy. Does he have a duplicate down? So he could double duchy if he wants.
Yeah.
Avoid the nasty duchy dance and then Burning Skull just provinces and hopes.
Yeah.
That would be the reasonable choice. And he also hopes that he gets a ghost ship attack down, then it makes...
Will he go single duchy?
Most likely. Well...
Well, because province is still not safe because of the outpost.
Well, he is the one with the outpost. No, what?
Well, no, for Burning Skull.
Yeah. It never was
duchy's,
safe.
Or no, but duchy's not safe.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of unlikely to province on your outpost turn, but it can happen.
Yeah.
Don't know, maybe it's just even more likely to hit 8 on the outpost turn than it's not.
Then jfrisch can just province and get a duchy on the outpost turn and still be ahead.
Yeah. I mean, calling the duplicate would mean 2 more junk cards in your deck and you don't really want that, so it makes sense not
these
calling
decks
it.
are not super resistant to junk.
Oh, they are not resistant at all, yeah. Especially to junk that costs more than 2. Those really hurt.
So Burning Skull does take the duchy.
was going to say maybe you play Pixie before Wisp in case you get something like Sun. But with Flames Gift it didn't matter. Here maybe again. Okay. Well,
Yeah, so jfrisch likely just looking at a win here.
what's left in the deck? One Wisp. Oh, he draws on.
Well, yeah, no, Burning Skull still has the
trade route. Yeah, that could make stuff happen. I mean, it gives 2 coins at this point. So,
yeah.
And his hand looks decent. Goes for it, and let's see if he can find the win right here. Oh yeah, he has it. Okay.
Yep.
He drew luckily. No junk at all drawn. Oh, come on, click more cards, please. We all want to see what this Will-O-Wisp reveals.
All right. So where's backwards L to backwards L now?
Oh no, I was hoping that I could get rid of this. Maybe I might just change the font and see if that does something. Let's take standard Arial. No, what? What? That's not a good. That's not a 1.
That's also backwards.
Why?
Still backwards.
Why is the screen mirrored? It's just mirrored, right?
Yeah. Maybe just write an I.
I.
Okay, while we're figuring that out,
Uh-huh.
our trashing here, we've got Exorcist and Advance, drawing with Cultists and one second.
Oh, someone is Sweet Home Alabama-ing here.
Okay. So Cultist draw, but Advance should
Oh, there
hope
we go.
against that.
Oh, it's. Ooh, I did it. Turned around. This one. Turned around, and it was.
So then we also tournament on this big trust waste.
Oh, I am. You really are lagging out here. I don't know if it's because of you or because of me. Okay, so it's because of you. Yeah, Grey's connection kind of seems to be cut off.
Oh, what's trying to find the balance between picking up my voice but not Sweet Home Alabama?
Oh yeah, that's the reason.
Must have set it too high. So we get Silver Exorcist from both.
Oh, already turn 3? Man, I thought I had some time. What's going on, guys? Calm down.
Yeah.
Oh,
And so Cultist fairly weak on this board.
Oh yeah, because of advance. You still need the bias.
Bridge also weak due to weaker than usual due to not having very good splitters. Ghost is also another way to split actions.
Ghost and Trusty Steed. But is it worth it?
Well, a
Necro.
ghost bridge thing should beat Duchy Duke at least.
Possibly, yeah. But does it beat tournament money?
Potentially, you can not try to build a deck that can set them up, but just try to get like a couple, like 3 ghosts in your hand, and then buy 3 bridges on one turn.
Well, 3 ghosts is like a lot of work to get.
That's a lot of work. But there's not very... I have no idea how long Ghost Bridge takes to get the provinces.
It takes a while.
It takes a while. You do have to get 3 ghosts.
And then you have to get lucky with the ghost hits.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking you try to draw a deck with 3 ghosts in it.
And then you buy 3 bridges.
And then you buy 3 bridges.
With your 3 buys that come from... What? Also, there's...
Princess and... Yeah, from...
yeah.
Princess and... another bridge.
Looks like at this point the provinces are almost empty.
And then that's the 7th bridge. And that could pile.
Oh man, Band of Misfits.
It's not necessarily good.
Just be careful that you don't play 4 bridges and then the Band of Misfits. That's a nice trap card.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there goes the
Burning
contest.
Skull going cultist.
Oh yeah, 5 bridges. 4 is fine, that's right. Still less expensive. 3 bridges and 1 princess.
Well, yeah, if you get princess, then you only have to ghost 2 bridges.
And then provinces cost 2 at this point. I mean, it's still without buys, without extra buys, it's still a pain in the ass to advance all the ruins one by one and not buying anything else. So as long as you can't reliably have an extra buy, cultist makes sense.
Yep.
It's a bit weaker than usual, but that doesn't mean it's not good.
So jfrisch gets first tournament.
First province doesn't have a tournament yet, but Burning Skull can province. If he wants, but then he can't trash.
Yeah.
Could also save a silver, trash the copper, or maybe he wants the imp. Yeah. Imp's a nice card. Undo.
Yeah. Imp being the way to draw. Potentially be good.
Yeah, the first imp is always pretty good.
Yeah. Particularly if you're going into Ghost Bridge.
I don't think they will go into Ghost Bridge.
They could.
The game will not be long enough, right?
Imp plus Ruined Village.
It's not even a lap. Unless you had no choice but gaining this village.
It's 2 uniques for your match claim.
Needed that last time. Oh, imps are very nice for Band of Misfits.
Yeah.
And they have quite a bunch of them. Alright, jfrisch has Band of Misfits, right? That's what he can use to get the prizes. What's the first prize you take? Followers?
Trusty Seed.
Probably jfrisch will just get buried in the ruins.
Yeah, is something that could happen.
If you let them, if you don't want to get all 10 of them.
Wisp's doing helping out this though.
Yeah, play it as bridge and then buy advance province.
That seems good.
And you advance into another band or a cultist.
Yeah, jfrisch has another collision, or has a Band of Misfits Prophets collision on top of their deck.
Yeah, and also can block the tournament here from Skull.
Mm-hmm.
Cultists are 3-0 for Skull. Not anymore. So yeah, advances into cultist makes sense. Oh, even 2 Band of Misfits. So here's all the Band of Misfits. They are 3-0 for him.
Yeah.
Oh, Burning Skull was not even playing the tournament here. Did he kind of deck track to know that province must be in there? I mean, it was guaranteed that it was not in there, right? If he plays the bridge instead of tournament, yeah, then you know that he doesn't have province in hand, and then he has to have it here.
Yeah. Saving province.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet play. And now he can't even draw the prize. But on the other hand, his hand is pretty bad. How can he? Yeah, he can't draw. Yeah, if it's a... Stop being so pedantic. The only...
You can draw it.
Yeah, maybe it's your diadem and then it's even useful to draw it now. You can draw it and then save it. You can draw it and then save it, that's fine. But you have it in your hand anyway. So he took the followers for the purse prize. That's fine. I like the discard attack, and curses are not as nice to trash as runes are. Again, a province in hand. Oh, he saved the province again.
Yeah.
Now make him discard to 3. That's nice with a 6-card hand.
Yeah.
So yeah, followers especially nice with the save on the board.
Yeah, presumably Steve will be next. With Princess not being super powerful in these junky, money-ish decks.
Yeah. Could even go Steed for silvers. But Skull has the next choice. Save province. Alright. Feels kind of sad to save province and not all this nice action cards. Also gets to advance something. All this Band of Misfits kind of... They are kind of sad when they have a province in hand.
So jfrisch gets the first ghost.
Oh yeah, Trash the Cultist. So he can take Princess now. Maybe Bag of Gold isn't even terrible here.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's Princess though.
Princess makes your wisps better if you have actions left.
Yep.
So does Bridge.
So can advance the ruin market here.
Yeah. Saving Necrot seems probably better. So many Band of Misfits. He has all 7, right?
I think so.
They don't do all that much if the province is in hand from Burning Skull. Nice, he finds the
jfrisch has
steed.
all of the Band of Misfits.
He also has all of the ruins now. Minus the ones he trashed already. And no province in hand, so free prices here for Skull. Skull could take the Bag of Gold, that's not completely out of the question.
Yeah.
You gain golds, and the golds can be ghosts. But I don't know if that's worth it. Luckily for jfrisch, he has a ruined market in those 3 ruins, so he can
Or
save a
yes,
silver.
Winter. They can buy provinces. Or they can become ghosts.
But we all want to see the
play
ghosts.
bridges.
Nah, that was... I really think the just buy province plan is better now.
Buying province is way better here.
So did he decide to not gain anything with the province? He wants to save the province, and he wants to save the province and deny the tournaments. I mean, it makes sense if he doesn't know jfrisch's hand sucks, so
yeah,
making all his Band of Misfits pretty useless is quite a good thing to do. Gains another imp.
Yeah, jfrisch at least able to double advance here.
And save the silver. Oh man, Marcus and Joma are going to game 7. I guess Marcus caught up.
Yeah. Leprechaun seems not good here.
So 2 piles are out now.
Yeah,
And as long as Beast Skull always has province in hand, I don't see jfrisch's deck doing all that much.
Yeah, I can't say it seems all that good right now.
There you could have maybe discarded the province. Because you had all those cultists, you would be drawing the province again anyway.
Yeah. What can you play with the Necro?
Yeah. He would have been able to get the bag of gold, play it, and then still redraw the province. 80% of the time, I think.
Okay, Burning Skull going to undo here.
Never mind.
Nope. Not going to undo here.
Safe. Necro and 2 coppers. I don't know what it is. Could be. Oh, Trusty Steed as well. Against a ghost. Just play bridge. I don't know what Burning Skull is doing. I mean, it doesn't look too bad, but at the end of the day, he needs to score. And he doesn't have economy. But, Band of Misfits makes playing Leprechaun quite nice. If he just had one in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe he should have played the Trusty Steed there. Try and find the Band of Misfits. Or no, Burning Skull does have no Band of Misfits, or does he?
He has one.
He has one, okay. Okay.
Split is 9-1.
The advance, the Band of Misfits split. No, it can't be 9-1. One of them is in the trash.
Oh.
Guess for a ghost last turn.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, jfrisch just trashed one of.
Do you know who is the semi-final opponent of the winner from this?
This will be the Marcus Joma.
Okay.
Winner. And then the winner of that to play the winner of Mixed Scenic and Lifetime.
Doesn't even play anything.
Going to exercise cultist, maybe?
For a second ghost. And then...
Well, they get to start this turn with a Ghosted Imp.
Yeah, that's a nice thing, and then he finally will get another prize and redraw the province.
Yeah, meanwhile, jfrisch's deck is
falling
doing
apart.
nothing.
Yeah, unless he gets lucky turns. The only thing that's that he has to worry now is piling out the cultists. Maybe he should try for that. If he like advances into one cultist and goes a Band of Misfits, then it's not out of the realm of possibility to go for it. There's the Band of Misfits.
Goes to Band of Misfits.
If that goes for bridge, cultist costs 3, has 3 buys. That's not quite enough.
Doesn't. No, it's not a winning pilot, but can lower it.
Yeah. He can also play it as a smithy and hope to draw into good things. I don't know how much good things he has left in his deck.
Yep, and Burning Skull has Band of Misfits as left. Work on. Forest Bridge.
Bridge is just so much better. What are you doing? Why don't you want economy in your deck? Why don't you just gain some prizes? Too focused on the bridge ring, probably.
Yeah.
With 4 provinces left. If he just would have provinced the last 3 turns, he also would win.
You can't do that. That's boring.
Yeah. Also, he refuses to trash this one curse. Follow Us only has been played 1 time.
Saves Necropolis.
Bold. At this point, he probably
Gets another bridge.
that might be
Exercises curse.
that might be mind games here. Because now jfrisch is kind of expecting the province in hand every time. And maybe he doesn't even play a tournament. Like right here, a tournament wouldn't be too bad from the ghost, but he probably doesn't want to risk it. So I like this.
I mean, this is likely just bridge and then pick up 2 cultists.
I thought smithy and buy another province likely.
That also seems possible.
You probably find another bridge and then you can, or another band, then you can also gain another cultist from your hand. Why is it so risky?
I mean,
hey, how's it going? Well, you know, I was just wanting to know,
Who's that?
we're talking about, like,
Oh, I can hear something in your background. Oh, there's a smithy. Didn't find any village thing. Now he probably just tries for the tournament, right? Come on, at least try for it. You have so many, it really, so many excess span of misfits. Of course you try it. Burning Skull, master of mind games. Oh man, if he ever watches this VOD back, he will be biting himself in the ass.
5.
Hi. Now we got to go the single advanced. Oh man, this could have been a province plus cultist turn easily instead of just cultist. And then it would have been much harder for B-Skull.
Yeah. Burning Skull seem significantly ahead either way.
Either way, really, I think if he goes for the tournament's last turn, he's in pretty good position. Doesn't even find province, so B-Skull's turn is a little bit dead.
Yeah. Skull having a very weak turn though. A very sad turn.
Can get a lot of duchies, but what does it... But does he want it? He can get 5 duchies. Maybe he feels the pressure to do that even. Yeah, 4 and a
Or
duke.
duchies Duke.
Some more points. But if he wants to pilot next turn the duchies, that would be easier with 3. Well, 5 is a bit risky. Not too much. Now if the ghosts skip province, maybe you finally start playing tournaments again. Ooh, there's the province again in hand. Now we can decide to gain a duchy if he wants. So if last turn he would have just played bridge and got 2 cultists instead of only 1, then he would be able to pile out here. There. Yeah, there were some mistakes made, but it's also over 2 hours already.
Yeah. Definitely going very slowly.
Takes more points then, sure. I mean, we don't have to discuss it too much. The last turn was just a big misplay. All in all.
Yeah.
Ghosted a Will-O-Wisp. That's a nice thing to ghost. Yeah, can take the tournament now. And the duchy.
Yeah. It's not like there's better you're going to do with this turn.
Theoretically, it's like
Try to play a tournament again.
Verse. Fortune teller. Ooh. Now it gets getting dicey. Save the cultist and
Yeah, that seems
hope for the Dutch, right? But it's
potentially
not going to
weaker
happen.
trying to mill the tournament with a smithy or go through the province. Sorry, never mind. I'm just wrong.
I'm pretty positive that Burning Skull can end it here on a win. 3 duchies, 1 with tournament province already in hand. That should be pretty easy. It's kind of just, you have to buy 2 duchies, find some bridges, and then you're good. Might even play the trusty seed for coins to make it more likely. Okay, second bridge. I would have liked him to play this one for coins, right? Then he still has 2 actions to play those 2 bridges, and that's not... Well, that would have been exactly enough then, but you never know what you draw.
Yeah.
Oh, the tournament also gives 1 coin, but he doesn't know that yet.
Yeah, if he doesn't know that tournament gives a coin, and double bridge doesn't do it.
But you get to see if they reveal province before you decide on taking what price you take, right? You just have to discard before that.
Yeah.
Or do you even?
You do. Each player reveals, and then you resolve the whole thing.
Somehow I can't right-click on tournament and see what it does. Everything else works.
Yeah, no, you have to click on in the supply.
Yeah, even that didn't work.
Oh, that's on. Yeah.
It did work this. Yeah.
Yep. Huh.
Does it work for you?
Yeah, it works for me.
Okay. Well, the way it works for me is I right-click Smithy and then I right-click tournament, but just tournament didn't work.
Odd.
So Burning Skull takes this one.
Yeah. Let's see what the 2 looks like.
Pretty good. Game number 4. Another lurker game. Another leprechaun exorcist game. That's almost the same kingdom. We have Shepherd in the mix.
So, got a big deck here.
Lurker minions, interesting.
Yeah. Minion, eventually.
Minion
can try to counter the Shepherd deck.
This, yeah.
Hamlet Royal Blacksmith being a way to draw through that.
It's pretty annoying to deal with 4 card hands and Shepherd decks.
Yeah. So I think you play Hamlet and Royal Blacksmiths here.
I think you don't play the Exorcists. You don't play the Shepherd, I mean. But
Yeah, I think you
instead
don't play with Shepherd.
instead you trash with Exorcist.
Yeah. Burning Skull with a 5/2. Not much good to open for 5, but you can get a lurker.
Could go Exorcist Lurker. Oh, Joma won.
Yeah.
Okay, congratulations. You can see the score if you watch on Twitch. Or I just tell it to you that it's 2-1 for Burning Skull. How are you not on Twitch? It's a free website, everyone can be on Twitch. Don't even have to log in. Five viewers on the Twitch. No, it looks like a lot more even on the chat. Doesn't update that nicely. Now they all come in and ask one by one. Let's see who the next one is. Marcus, maybe. The scoreboard is on the Twitch.
You're not drawing with Shepherd here, though. Like, that's just not good compared to minions or Hamlet Blacksmith.
I don't want a Shepherd. That means that I can't, or I don't want to use Exorcist, and I really want to use Exorcist.
Yeah.
I want the minion deck, kind of, although it's a bit harder to hit 11 with minions.
It's definitely Hamlet Royal Blacksmith, I think.
But that's expensive.
You have lurkers.
Oh yeah, sure, that's true.
And you also get expand for playing lurkers. And this lets you set up Leprechaun
And
as well.
your wisps draw the lurkers, yeah, that seems good enough to me.
Yeah, you can even start picking up imps.
Okay, eventually you maybe get a Shepherd for the few green cards you have. Maybe this game will not even go to colonies. Might pile out before that.
There is Lurker, which helps the pile out look. Expand also helps the pile out look.
Hamlet helps.
Yeah, you're going to get a lot of Hamlets.
Because it's cheap.
Yeah, so potentially, like, each player picks up, like, 3 blacksmiths, a bunch of lurkers, and Hamlets. And then, like, you pile lurkers, Hamlets, blacksmiths, with lurkers trashing a bunch of blacksmiths.
You can buy the last blacksmith for free. If you need the extra buy.
So, jfrisch not playing this lurker.
Yeah, why would you? Kind of likely that your opponent lurkers.
Yep.
One player trashed the pasture already.
Yeah, jfrisch has.
I mean, if you eventually trash all estates, the pasture isn't worth anything.
Yeah, so Burning Skull probably going to pick up an expand here. Lurkers.
Could be, or the first Royal Blacksmith.
I mean, you still have so many coppers in your deck. Won't make you want Blacksmith yet.
But it makes you collide your lurkers more. Your economy has to come eventually from Leprechaun, right? Just buying silvers and gold is so inefficient.
I don't want to buy colonies, I want to expand into colonies.
How do you do that? Expand into platinum and then...
You expand gold into platinum into colony.
But how do you get the gold?
Leprechaun.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. That you get your economy from Leprechaun?
I mean, it could, but Minion's really bad. Here.
Economy from Minion is always just like a silver, with the flexibility to discard instead.
So the Burning Skull does go for the Blacksmith.
And gets punished.
A very large number of lurkers in these players' decks.
That at least means the game isn't taking forever.
Yeah, unless it's like that one, or unless it's like that Mick v. Sunar game where where they both just get 3 smugglers and then don't do anything for.
Oh, that's funny.
Turns.
But that's just smugglers because everything you buy. Yeah. It's like the Swamp Hack games without trashing where you can reliably get 2 Swamp Hacks in play. Like I played those, man. We did nothing but drawing our Swamp Hacks every turn.
Oof.
We both...
Yeah, Royal Blacksmith's being taken too early, I think, with not even 3 hamlets off the board.
Yeah, gotta get lucky. Go lucky or go home.
Go buy hamlets?
Oh, why don't you buy a hamlet here?
Seems potentially better than more lurkers.
Now we can draw into the hamlet. Yeah, if you are drawing that good, why do you even want the blacksmith in your deck?
Yeah.
Our last card is Loan, or did he trash that already?
Okay, this has to be an expand here at least.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can get the activated leprechaun here quite handily.
Yeah.
I think you do that, not bother playing the Royal Blacksmith or anything. Get an expand.
You don't want to draw that last lurker dead?
Or he just gained a hamlet for 2 lurker plays. Ooh, that feels super bad, but I guess he had to do it.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like... Yeah. Does need a hamlet in his deck.
He didn't have any actions to play expand otherwise. I mean, you could have wished for hamlet next turn. That also feels pretty bad.
I don't think that getting your fairgrounds to be extra points really matters, because that's just, you're just getting that off like a wish on your pile out turn. I'm certainly not gonna like buy a minion for it,
Ah, you could gain the minion from lurkers, or with another wish.
Yeah, that's not better though. So wishes for Hamlet.
Again.
Yeah. Well, the last time it was 2 lurkers for Hamlet.
Hamlet's a pretty good card, I guess.
I mean, kind of need a lot of them here.
More Royal Blacksmiths. 6. That should have been a Hamlet play. To have an action after the Leprechaun.
Yeah.
Maybe he realizes it now. No, it's
Or
just like...
doesn't want the wish.
No, I rather want a hex. What could the hex do for me? Is there any good hex?
There's nothing better than
Getting a wish. Yeah. Oh, more Hamlets. Ooh. Why don't... So I guess you didn't want to draw the gold? Or do you just don't want to play the Leprechaun?
Yeah.
It's such a good card for this deck. Gold is a good card for your deck. I mean, you draw 5 cards with your Royal Blacksmith.
Yeah.
Want some gold. Miserable. Black doesn't hurt that much. Just still gain an imp here with the Exorcist.
Yep, and then just buy a Hamlet.
I mean, Envious would have been a bit annoying.
Envious would have hurt. You don't get Ghost because Ghost keeps you from getting Hamlet here.
Yeah, you want to keep your gold. You trash your Exorcist and next turn trash the Curse.
Buys a lurker instead of a Hamlet.
Some weird place.
It keeps pile control about even.
Everyone has 5 lurkers. Right.
Yep, although Burning Skull's still not drawing decks.
Yeah.
Like, you just want to be playing with Expand a lot. I think at this point. And picking up a bunch of Hamlets.
The 5th lurker denies the 6th lurker from the opponent. That's what the 5th lurker does.
So I think jfrisch can set up to start piling, or to have a pile out next turn with the wish. And like lower Hamlets Oh, maybe. 5 lurkers. It's 5 blacksmiths.
I guess you can trash one blacksmith
buy a
here,
blacksmith.
and then you are
Yeah, you can trash
setting
one
it up a
blacksmith
bit.
here. Yeah, if you trash one blacksmith here, then you are...
Estate pile out.
What?
Hunting grounds on the board.
Trending a pile up next turn? Yeah, I can't explain the 3 golds. Going to get a bunch of hamlets this turn. So jfrisch. What's on top of jfrisch's deck?
A wish? No. Yeah, should
Yeah,
be.
it's a wish and 2 lurkers.
2? Doesn't he have only 5?
No, a wish, a lurker, and...
Exorcist?
Yep, wish, lurker, exorcist.
So, not the best
So,
start, but
yeah, no.
worst case you
potentially
can...
setting up for a draw.
Worst,
Or for a
yeah.
dud.
Well, no. The worst case is you wish for a minion. And then you can redraw, but the hand looks fine.
Yeah. So, still threatening the pile out, actually.
Bought a province. Yeah. He has enough coins to buy 2 blacksmiths and
Yep.
a hamlet.
The wish can become a hamlet.
So Skull needs to score now, and he doesn't look to be in the position to do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Skull
with
could
expand,
also...
you can score a bit.
Yeah. A note that if Skull snags this last hamlet,
That makes
then
it
jfrisch
easier.
has to get a minion and discard likely.
He draws with Imp first and sees what he gets.
Yeah.
But he didn't get the
Well,
last.
he just has the pile out now.
Unless that's still...
I mean, he has a hamlet play into Royal Blacksmith.
Play Hamlet here. Okay. Committing a bit early. Probably fine. He will likely see it all. Discard the Exorcist. I mean, they also have to be a bit tired, right? Playing for almost 3 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a win on blacksmiths here.
Should I already tie up the score here, 2-2 on the scoreboard?
Yep.
You can make the nicest scoreboard and still people in Twitch chat ask what's the score. That's an RTT alt, I guess.
So what's the score?
2 each. Yeah. Well, that's a nice finish. jfrisch always calls the GG in chat before actually piling, actually doing it.
Gonna buy a curse here.
Some consider that bad manners.
Well, we're gonna have to blacklist him now.
Updating the score. 2 points each. So welcome to all the new viewers that came over from the Marcus match, or maybe we should call it the Joma match. Oh, Joma even listening, so congratulations, man. Oh, Dismantle lost Marcus the championship. I knew it, Dismantle isn't good. After the interview, a lot of from jfrisch, a lot of people hope that Bishop loses in the championship because he was kind of trashing on Bishop. So I'm really waiting for this Bishop game.
Yeah.
Mark is going to play in B. Oh man, he's excusing to us. Grab some snacks as well.
Oh, I should get some snacks.
I should snack some grabs.
I have some mini chocolate chunk cookies right on my table.
Three more minutes, everyone. Don't go anywhere.
While we're all on break, I'd like to let the people who aren't in Discord know that they are welcome to join Dominion Discord.
Next one. We are in a advertising break here. Everyone can say something. I guess subscribe to the Dominion Streams channel. Subscribe to the RTT channel. Join the Dominion League. It's great fun. Subscribe to the gold subscription. That's also pretty nice.
Follow me on Twitter.
Oh, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I don't even have Instagram, but still follow me.
I don't have Instagram or Facebook. Oh, hello. Baby sounds.
My son was just reminding you to smash the subscribe button on Twitch.
Okay.
I don't even have a subscribe button.
Yeah, this is even streamed to my my personal Twitch, so yeah, smash the follow button. And then also smash the follow button on Dominion streams. Twitch. And donate for charity. Gets you rid of all your curses. Google Plus. Who does that? Add me on Pokemon Go.
You know, Seprix isn't here. I'm gonna take the opportunity to plug Lime Gatorade for him.
Surprise start. Hey, smugglers. Oh, this could be annoying. Ghost ship against city quarter. Banquet gains copper, count trashes the copper.
Yep, so crashing with Count and Forager here.
Oh,
Draw with City Quarter and Apprentice and Ghost Ship.
jfrisch has the
Wait a
5-2.
Your only way to split actions is with City Quarter. Witch also draws. And yeah, you have some extra gaining with Capital and Bucklers and Devil's Workshop. Crossroads does also split actions, that's right. And Imp also draws.
And Apprentice draws.
Is that Apprentice?
Okay, sorry. But games like this are pretty annoying.
Yeah, this is going to be a fairly annoying.
But at least I hope they don't take forever on their turns, but problem is that the payload kind of has to come from treasures, and they don't combo with city quarters. You start with 3-card hands all the time.
Yeah, you can use imps to try to help you out there a little bit.
But the imps are unlikely to draw 2 action cards.
Yeah, well, you can trash a lot of non-action cards here.
You still need some treasures in your deck.
Yeah.
Maybe you aim for single province turns. Maybe it's also just a blowout and one player just gets destroyed by ghost chips, and if anything,
Yeah.
5-2 should help that.
Yeah, jfrisch gets to open with the count here.
If he chooses to do that, could also open ghost chip, annoying as hell, or apprentice. But if you get ahead here and can start ghost chipping every turn before they trash down with count, it gets really hard to catch up. But you can also trash with forager.
Yep.
Do you buy estates here? Or crossroad? Or
No, that has to be much worse than city quarter.
city quarter?
Well, estates and crossroads has to be worse than city quarter.
But do you buy the city quarter there?
Oh, you mean here? No.
On turn 2?
No, I think it should be nothing.
Okay, at least the crossroads is a cantrip here. Crossroads is still pretty bad on the shelters board. Maybe nothing was actually better. Don't like banquet for count too much.
That seems very weak.
You could banquet for ghost chip here. Forager fine as well. Now you can trash your crossroads. Silver, yeah. You want to be able to hit 5, and I guess you trash one more time, and then you have your deck under control, can start with the ghost chip attacks. That's what I would do, probably.
Yeah, you certainly want to start playing ghost chip very soon. Burning Skull with a very early city quarter.
Mm-hmm. That could backfire. He doesn't get to buy the ghost chip here unless he kills the crossroads. Then he could buy ghost chip plus city quarter.
Banquet is very weak if you're trying to, or if you're playing it before you're drawing your deck.
Devil's Workshop. Okay. Banquet activates your Devil's Workshop. Then you can still gain something. Oh, he gains a gold there.
Yep.
Top deck. No, discard. Come on, buy the ghost chip.
Should have just been top deck the silver and trash the crossroads there.
Ghost chip should be so much more effective than witch, right?
Yes.
And you can get the witch once
Especially
you have them.
against foragers.
Yeah, you have to get the witch once you have them in the ghost chip lock. Why not open witch with the 5? Sounds okay to me. Well, no, there's this card that trashes your hand. That sounds okay to me.
Yeah.
Does Does he even listen? Yeah. So I hope you got that.
Smugglers looks solid.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second city quarter gets an imp. Although jfrisch having the ghost ship, I believe, now makes that weaker.
Yeah. This turn is dead already. And unless Burning Skull gets a very lucky draw with like 3 city quarters in hand and actions top decked, that should be hard to come out of. He starts to gain golds. Probably you top deck the 2 city quarters here.
Yeah, probably. And jfrisch gonna get to pay off debt and then gain a gold.
Or a 4
Or
cost.
not that.
4 cost cards, smugglers. Well, B-Skull is not going to gain a whole lot.
No. I would much rather get the gold.
Mm-hmm. Or another Devil's Workshop, a second one.
But yes, jfrisch is very far ahead in this game.
Don't expect any resigns from this matchup, man. They play it out till the bitter end.
No, they play it out to the bitter end, and they take 2 hours to do so.
And they throw it away when they are about to win.
That was only one game, really.
Maybe jfrisch could have won the tournament thing.
Maybe.
So here you gain the gold. If you would have had 2 Devil's Workshops now, you could have gained the gold and I don't know what you even want, a silver. A forager.
I don't know.
Oh, this imp.
Apprentice might be nice.
Do you play the imp or the city quarter?
Eventually, to get out of the or to get out of ghost ship locks.
Then you can top deck gold apprentice. Or
Yeah.
I mean keep gold apprentice if you have those in your hand.
Yeah, and then you can try to and then get a turn. But Burning Skull not even having a ghost ship yet.
Yeah, and getting 1 curse every turn. Finding a hard time to trash. I mean, this is his best turn since a while.
Yeah.
And he still doesn't get to thin. That's the problem. All he does is getting 8 coins and buys another city quarter. That doesn't do a whole lot. Smash that. Smash that resign button.
Smash that MH resign button.
But it's also a thing of, you know, some say you respect your opponent by not resigning, but I think you respect your opponent more by resigning. Because you trust them to not screw up the lead.
Yeah. Although I think with the amount I've seen good players mess up leads.
But not that lead, right? That's hard to mess up.
Not this big a lead, but... Yeah, this is very resignable.
I don't think Burning Skull made any huge mistakes even. It's just the 5-2 is pretty dang good.
Yeah. Yeah, so jfrisch thinking buying another city quarter. And Burning Skull just trashing with his turn.
Trash a curse, you gain a curse. You gain a curse, I trash it. You gain a curse, I trash it. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
If all you do is that on your turn, and your hand looks like this, like, come on, how do we ever want to catch up? I guess the only thing that could go wrong is if jfrisch for some reason never scores and just lowers piles like crazy. But why would he do that? There's not even any pile after the city quarter that you want to lower that much. Maybe B-Skull just fell asleep and can't resign that because of that. The Smugglers is pretty sad. Buy another witch. Two city quarters.
Two city quarters.
Ah, that's not pushing the game towards an end. I mean, somewhat, but okay, there we go.
There we go. Mercifully, someone finally resigns. Ah, this looks like a nice board for them to take forever on.
Horn of Plenty, that's his favorite card. jfrisch. There you go, you can win with your favorite card on the last board. Or you can force a game 7. Well, B-Skull can force a game 7. That's a nice board to have a stable stud.
Yeah, so we've got trashing with Plan.
Plan Overlord.
You can draw with Stables and Apothecary and Diplomats and maybe Shouting Town, Anti-Town. Yeah.
Question is, do you want to Apothecary
split
or
actions
not?
with Shantytown. Doesn't really matter unless you're playing a duplicate thing.
Yeah, the only terminus duplicate or tracker.
I think you're being Horn of Plenty.
Or Diplomat. Diplomat is also terminal sometimes. Most of the time here. Plan Overlord opening. It's interesting.
Yeah,
but
I like the potion plan on Apothecary.
That's also quite fast. And Apothecary is a nice support for stables.
Yeah.
And when your estates are gone, man, Apothecaries grow like crazy.
Yep.
For the first part of the game, and after that you have a stables. Double tracker. Double tracker. What? What?
jfrisch also wants to play Game 7, it appears.
Do we miss something? What does tracker do for you? They should have collided.
I mean, he can top deck on stables here. Burning Skull does potion
Wisp.
plan though.
Wisp's nice. I mean, I can see one tracker, but two of them, right? Rather get tracker Overlord. Double tracker silver was his opening. Interesting.
I mean, it's not like you want to play Diplomat or Shantytown more than you want to play Stables, though.
I mean, so far it seems to work out with the trackers. That was quite a fortunate shuffle. Also has the potential to backfire a lot. And I don't think you want 2 trackers in your deck at some point in the game.
No.
You can top deck stuff twice.
Yeah. Well, he can just top deck another Stables this turn if he wants.
Horn of Plenty already. It's okay, yeah.
I mean, there's not much that you want that costs less than 5, though.
That was a sweet boon again. He gets the best boons. These draws are amazing. These draws make me want to open double tracker. on every board now. jfrisch really knows how to shuffle. He did even shuffle the boon stack.
Yes. Potion being a card that he
Yes, please. Give me the potion.
does want.
He proves us all wrong.
And Burning Skull with
Can Burning Skull
a
come
choice with between Apothecary crashing
back? Oh,
or potentially starting
didn't draw the pouch.
5 cost. Nope.
That was quite unlucky. Could buy an Overlord.
Likely just the Apothecary here. But does go Overlord.
Told you. Sweet, what is this boon again? Sky's Gift with 3 estates in hand. Convenient. You take the gold, right?
I think so.
1 gold is fine. And now you buy
And now you top deck Apothecary.
Apothecary Overlord would be fine to buy now, right? Mm-hmm.
Deck another tracker. Well, no, he can just play Overlord as tracker.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
It's strictly better than tracker.
Never mind the 6 debt in the corner.
No, that doesn't matter when you have Horn of Plenty. But Burning Skull also drew his deck here. Is able to buy another Apothecary. And what else? Silver Overlord Tracker. Maybe?
I like silver.
I mean, he doesn't have a hard terminal yet. Could go for a tracker. You will likely buy something useful
Maybe
every turn now.
duplicate as well. No,
Yes,
he can't afford
tracker.
duplicate. Never mind.
I mean, it's not that I don't like tracker here. Tracker is pretty great. Top decking your Apothecary, your Stables, your Overlords, your Wisps. Another great boon. Exactly what he needs, I guess. Well, with the depth, maybe not so much. Still pretty good. Does draw the pouch, gets Forest.
Yeah, he can get 2 more trackers now.
No, tracker Overlord. That's a thing. Just buy 1 Overlord for 4. Oh, okay. Finally wants to join the trashing. That's reasonable.
Yep. A nice shanty town. Overlord of Stables will draw everything.
So
Flame's Gift is nice.
at this point, B-Skull is 3 stables, an Overlord, and a Horn of Plenty behind. And he is 3 estate treasures in front. That's what he has going for him.
I would play all the coppers and then buy an apothecary and a horn here.
Yeah. The coppers don't hurt too much anyway.
And you really... Burning Skull really needs horn right now.
Yep, and he needs to take some risks. Okay, there we go. Top deck it? No.
No.
I wouldn't have minded top decking it because it's more likely that you have coppers than with your apothecary reveal. Now you could reveal the horn instead. And you also really want to have it every turn. It's like your best card in the deck now.
Yeah.
Best payload.
A note that jfrisch is still very not thin and is not drawing stack.
He has too many non-copper cards. I guess he also has no apothecaries. It's a lot harder to draw deck when you have so many good cards. But this also looks pretty far away from drawing deck, right?
Yeah.
There's 2 trackers, man. Stop cards. Stop cards everywhere. So what do you use the Earth Gibbs here? Why did he discard the pouch? I guess he discarded it over silver.
He does have 7 debt.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, he's not even paying off debt.
What?
But yeah, discard potion.
Oh, he did. He did it. After the horn, of course. You can do it after the horn. That's a debt he didn't need to have.
Yeah.
What debt?
Burning Skull. Not sure why he's thinking.
Oh
He's
no,
just going to play
jfrisch could have
Overlord of
discarded
Stables.
the potion.
Yeah.
Oh, he revealed Horn of Plenty to Apothecary. Wow.
Well,
That's punished.
Skull's just going to play Overlord of Stables. I guess not.
Do that before. You do that before the second Apothecary, usually. Maybe he wants to place Overlord as something else. Market. Or so.
I mean, he can't really draw doing that very well.
Oh, yeah, he draws deck doing that. Play Market, draw Horn, play Shantytown.
Oh yeah, that works.
So, worked out perfectly.
Works out and fine anyways. So at this point, Skull would like another
Stables, Horn,
another
Apothecary.
Yeah.
And he's well on his way to catch up.
Well, not even catching up. He's just ahead.
Is he? I don't know if he's ahead.
He's drawing deck and he has more horns. jfrisch is not drawing deck, or is not drawing deck and is still in debt.
Yeah, one dead doesn't matter too much, right?
Yeah.
But that's also one dead.
The not drawing deck thing is fairly relevant, though.
Maybe the last turn was just unlucky and now he draws deck. Depends what the apothecary reveals.
I mean, even if he does draw a deck, he can't get ahead of Skull, I don't think. On horns. Like, he could get 2 horns, then Skull can get 3. And then it's 5 each. And Burning Skull gets the first turn. After horns pile.
I think it's about an overlord. That's...
I would not.
What does it do for you? Best case it's a market, and 6 depth for a market is some
Yeah, I would not have done that.
bad thing.
Well, yeah, but you don't want market, you want Horn of Plenty.
Yeah, it cannot be played as Horn of Plenty, that's the bad thing. But staying consistent with drawing your deck is also something you want.
I mean,
So here he is drawing his deck.
Yeah.
Unless
Burning Skull's not
there's a lot in the
very
discard pile.
behind on the, or doesn't need much help with the drawing deck thing.
That silver doesn't look like you want it. Finally. How much stuff was in the discard pile? A lot of coppers, so not triggered the shuffle. Say thanks to this tracker that didn't trigger the shuffle. Time to gain more horns. Horn apothecaries. Market? Stables?
Horn Apothecary Horn.
Yeah, but then you don't draw deck again, right?
Yeah.
Unless you get lucky. It's a bit much horns. Although the apothecary comes with the lab. Could also be an overlord. Okay, goes with the risky horn. Oh, that looks like
and now here's
a nice
where
hand.
Burning Skull gets a little bit punished for taking the Overlord.
He also had
It's
the...
going to stop him from buying another horn. Or from buying 2 horns.
Yeah, that potentially means 1 more horn for jfrisch.
Yeah, it makes the split. 5-5
Evenish.
instead of 6-4. Which is still Burning Skull's ahead. But you would rather just have the split completely.
You could play the Overlord as duplicate and then gain 2 Horn of Plenties. No, don't do that.
That doesn't work, I think.
That was just parody. Disclaimer, don't actually play the Overlord as duplicate ever. Or Royal Carriage. Or anything that's brownish. Never. Okay, sometimes you play your Overlord as an wine merchant. If you really have to. I played Overlord as an embargo today, and it was pretty dumb. Yeah, technically, it was yesterday.
Oh no, Burning Skull not even able to buy one horn.
No. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, Overlord looking very bad.
Yeah. Now, should jfrisch draw up, he can get the 6-4 split.
Yep.
The copper treasures are there for your stables to dot. Although you have horns and other stuff to discard. Pouch is a lot worse than copper.
Yeah, if you're not getting multiple buys out of it, then it's not good.
A unique, yeah. Let's count uniques. You have the shanty, the apothecary, 1 copper for sure. Overlord is not a unique. Market stables, horn, that's 6, so you need 2 more. Tracker, 7. And then either gold, potion. So uniques is not that important. The skull has 8 now with the pouch. Well, if you play the Overlord as market and stables, that's 2 uniques.
You want to trash pouch because you can't draw it with apothecary? Yeah. So jfrisch still not having an easy time drawing, but
Draws what he draws what matters, right?
yep.
3 horns. Market. Don't play that wisp.
No.
Also, he kind of draws deck. I mean, the stuff he discards, you don't really need to draw that back.
No, you definitely don't. Especially considering how many silvers and golds jfrisch has.
Could also buy 3 horns. Again, 3 horns, buy province already.
Yeah, I wouldn't even get the province, I'd just get another stables. I think.
But if you get a head start on the province and next turn gain 6 provinces.
Well, the best Burning Skull can do next turn is get 5 provinces.
Well, that wisp might help drawing 6. Drawing the 6 horns.
And so once Burning Skull gets 5 provinces, jfrisch can crack 3 horns to get provinces, 3 horns to get duchies, and then buy duchy estate to win. Or doesn't even need to buy the estate since he already has them.
He has 2.
So if he draws next turn, he wins. Because Burning Skull, like, yeah, can't even try to play for like a 3 pile.
There's not really a 3 pile option here.
Alternatively, jfrisch could go for apothecary and a stables.
Apothecary and province, come on. Okay, I guess not. Now if Burning Skull would have a second potion, That would be something. Maybe. Oh no, there's no plus action on the board. Or does he have the Shantytown? Maybe he gets Shantytown into Earth's Gift for second potion and then can pile out. So
Yeah, Earth's Gift
maybe the
potion is it.
province was safer overall. I mean, it's
Or just second
super
stable instead of
unlikely.
Apothecary would have been better. But yeah, it still takes Earth's Gift.
Earth's Gift plus you have to have the actions to draw it up. And you need the coins to buy something else.
So Burning Skull very behind now as a result of the untimely Overlord buy.
Hmm.
And that's not Earth's Gift.
It's even worse. Not that much worse.
What do you mean it's not on the Overlord buy at all?
Overlord
Burning
buy
Skull
made
is
the split.
winning this if he didn't buy that Overlord. It lost him the Horn of Bloody split.
Yeah, if he could gain 6 provinces here, that would be hard to overcome, right?
Yeah. Otherwise Skull could just buy 6 provinces here and win.
He can't actually buy 6 provinces. He trashed too much
Whereas
copper.
He trashed too many coppers. Okay, well then this is really one for jfrisch.
Just 4 provinces, that's not well, cutting it. What do you do?
I mean, Burning Skull would be, if Burning Skull had not trashed a copper and had an extra horn, then he's significantly ahead here.
That also means
And
you
by
have,
significantly, I mean he has 6 provinces.
if he would have needed to not trash 2 coppers, because he played the Overlord as market, which he wouldn't otherwise have. So
Well, sure, yeah, there is a small chance that he does, but
yeah, and I mean,
not getting that Overlord doesn't make him dud.
he would need 2 more coins here, I mean, not just 1 more, because he wouldn't have the Overlord.
Oh yeah.
Gains a bunch of markets. Duplicates maybe? For the duchy comeback.
I mean,
Realistically,
you have to play that jfrisch duds here, I think.
But jfrisch top decked. Overlord, Stables, Apothecary. Oof, that's really hard to dud from there.
Yeah.
There's the second potion. 1 turn too late. jfrisch maybe also plays it differently if he knows there's a second potion.
Second potion is to try to pile. Although here, jfrisch can just, if they can crack Horn of Bloodies, and they should just take points and have a win.
Apothecary not drawing anything.
Still holding 3 stables though, with a significant amount of treasure.
Play the Wisp, huh? What are you waiting for with the Wisp? Your Apothecary will not reveal something Well, it may be tracker. There we go. Wisp gets value. Put the tracker in the middle. This looks like game. Unfortunately, not this turn, I guess. Oh, we don't hate tracker. We just don't like two trackers all that much.
This tracker.
I think they never collided, right?
Yeah,
So
no.
I guess if tracker never collides, double tracker never collides, sure, open double tracker. Only collided later when it didn't matter anymore and you have the shantytown.
Yeah.
That was also quite crucial. +1 card when you need it.
And then Burning Skull still had to make a mistake to lose it.
Well, he wouldn't have it for sure then, right? He would just be in a better position.
Well, if he didn't make the mistake, then he would have to dud.
Come on. Not Wind's Gift. Earth's Gift for second potion. Oh. Well, you don't trash the estate now. Could trash the potion. But you can also keep it. Probably don't trash anything. Could trash the pouch. More staples. And oh yeah, he also got the gold for free with the tracker. Uniques up.
Yeah, this is plenty of uniques.
6 uniques in
This is
hand.
like 10.
6-ish uniques in play. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 uniques in play. But still.
It's only 11.
Nah. Barely enough to take colonies. Can't even gain dominates. What a scrub. If he discarded the potion, yeah. He gained 7 provinces.
Yeah.
There's not too much to think about, I guess. I think.
No.
I mean, he can still... No, he can't. I was thinking maybe about farmlanding your gold, but that's not enough coins with the debt. Now jfrisch resigns because he wants to play game 7.
He's thinking about typing GG.
usually does this like 5 seconds before he actually ends it. And I'm pretty sure he will do it again unless Big Skull resigns after those 6 provinces. Why are there 48 coppers? Because of pouch.
Yeah, and he still gets top deck staples apothecary.
Yeah, goes to Duchy just to be safe.
To be safe from what?
I don't know, man. He almost has half VP and there's not so much you can gain here in one turn. At least he does. Comeback of the year. Skull should take it like a man and gain the last 2 provinces.
All he needs is 4 farmlands, all the duchies.
What he needs.
Let's see. Yeah, he can do that, I think. He has 7 coins.
No, he has 9 coins now.
Oh, man.
No, he didn't play a market, sorry. Oh, there's the Earth's Gift this time.
Oh, Earth's Gift. That helps.
Ah, turn too late. Can gain potion and discard potion to gain another potion.
Duplicate.
Oh, he still takes this. He still takes this serious. You have to give him credit for that. That's...
Oh, an apothecary to draw the copper by top decking the duplicate.
Can't even use all his horns here because he kind of needs to keep 2 of those for potential provinces. Without horns, he never provinces.
Yeah. I mean, he needs to get a bunch of duplicates and markets, I think. Have any chance.
Markets,
Just duplicates then?
I mean, you can also just play 2 duplicates a turn at this rate, unless you overload for Shantytown, but you really don't have to draw for that.
Well, there, that stables helps get draw.
Yep.
There's a market. Duplicate here. Or he can just buy duplicates as well.
Buy duplicate and farmland potion into farmland. Buy duchy. Duplicate the duchy. Why don't you duplicate the duchy?
Sure.
That's an extra use of duplicate you would have.
Yeah.
Hey, double estate.
Yep.
Those decks really nice. And those hands. The comeback is real. 2 tracers. I mean, if jfrisch continues to draw like that,
2 ShuffleIT approved deck trackers. Well, all we need is Apothecary to find 4 stables.
well, don't speak too soon, man. Possibilities are there to completely duck 2 more turns. You know,
How many complete duds does Burning Skull need?
I don't know. He also needs to never dud himself, and his deck won't be getting not much better.
Yeah, no. He does need some more duplicates, though.
Yeah, if he had played, at least if he had called it last turn, he would have 1 more in his deck. There goes the province. Okay. Now comes
he's
the
just
duplicate.
trashing all his horns.
Yeah. Does he have it?
I don't think so.
Got somewhat close, so.
Yeah. I think he needs to get another set of duplicates for this to work.
He doesn't know. Oh no, I want to see if the jfrisch would have done it again. If he gets another turn, maybe he has it. Huh. But it's super unlikely. Alright, that concludes the quarterfinals. Almost cracked the 4-hour mark. 3:50. Whoever made it that far on the VOD, congratulations, man. And I think Wandering Winner was the only one who was all the time here with us. Thanks, man. Thanks everyone else for watching and listening. Thanks to the players. And congratulations, jfrisch, for advancing. Quite a test of patience and endurance for yourself.
Yeah.
Thanks for commentating with me, Grey.
Yeah, thanks to you.
I gotta get some
streaming this.
I gotta get some sleep now. Goodbye.
Bye.